Okay, I got the wheel cleaned up and the wheel off. We got new drums and new brake shoes, but the bushing on the S-cams wore out, and I got to get the S-cam out. And I've ground the cover off here to get in here, and I took the steam cleaner. This was really packed full of rust. Now I'm gonna see if I can beat it off of there. So wish me luck. Okay, since I screwed up the splines, now I gotta recut them with my special Dremel spline cutting tool. And I'm not using the same snap ring. I got this out of another brake kit. It's a lot bigger and heavier, so it should fit in these grooves better. It's not going in. Oh, there it is. That'll work. What? Okay, if you remember the other day, I beat the crap out of this trying to get it out because it was so corroded in there. Swelled this up, ended up grinding it off, messed up this cut for the keyway, the groove. So I did it with the Dremel, but it wasn't thick enough. So I got out the big special cutting tool and I've done it. And I think it's going to be a little sloppy because this measures 62 thousandths thick. And that disc wheel was about 10 or 15 wider. So yeah, bingo, she's in there good. In the groove. I don't think that's coming out. So anyway, the trailer manufacturer, I will not mention their name, says they don't use this anymore. Well, that's obvious. And I don't really give a shit. I just want to be able to put it back together. So give me some help somehow. Okay, most of these brake shoes that I've taken off have been broken, like this one. Now they still got huge amounts of lining left on them, but they're jacked off the shoe. And I think that's from mag chloride. It rust jacks them off the shoe. So I would say that shoe is probably no good. They'll just throw that in the garbage. Okay, I got one more set of brakes to put on here. I got the two on the other side done. I'm not going to do anything with this side because it has fairly new brakes on it. The sticker's still on the shoe, and I've got the two new tires mounted up already. I've scrounged up 4 22.5 rims that my brother's going to sandblast today, and then those will go up to the powder coater. Okay, I got 4 rims back from the powder coater, and he got these done faster than I thought, but probably because my brother does sandblasting, so I got him to sandblast them so they didn't have to. I've had to replace one set of bearings so far. The race and the rollers look like a dirt road, so these don't look too bad, but I have to check the race. you get two springs like this. One goes on this side and one goes on this side. Just took a pair of pliers and popped them out. Got a big spring in here, and the best way to take this off is just pull these shoes off like this. There you go. Okay, look at this shoe. This one isn't broke, but boy is it screwed up. So, toast. Toast! That's the wear sleeve the seal runs on. I wouldn't use their products if you paid me. Mostly just because they won't provide parts for them. Okay, the hub's cleaned up and the axle shaft. These are the rollers that go in there. I'll put some anti-seize on them. Probably don't need to, but I'm going to anyway. And I got to get a couple new bolts. I like this silver anti-seize. It's a mess, but it's the only thing I've found that really works. Use it on exhaust manifold nuts, all that kind of stuff. But it is messy. I'd like to kiss the guy that figured this one out. This is awesome. Because usually you're drilling a hole through these, torching them out. First thing you gotta do is get these rollers in right here, there, like that. Stephen Cox could tell me, couldn't you, Stephen? Why aren't you telling me? Come on, Stephen, tell me. Okay, now this spring goes in here like so, and then hangs on this other shoe. So you hook that spring into here. There we go. Then all I got to do is pull it down, push it over. Ow. There. Into that. Voila. One more time. There. Okay, that one's in. I begin to hate you. I'm sure there's a special tool for this. Right, Stephen? You probably done this a million times. And since you're moving back up to Dallas Fort Worth, you're closer to me. You can come up and do this for me. Come on, baby. Get in there. There we go. Okay, now we got both springs on. Okay, I slipped the hub on. Forgot to show you that part. Putting the seal in, but don't worry, I got 2 more to go. You'll see plenty. What you want to do is tighten this baby up good and tight. Make sure the bearings are seated. back it off. Then we go get a dial indicator and put on here and one on here. You need about 10 thousandths in there. Don't loan your tools out. They'll come back. Yeah, fine. Don't answer the phone. Jesus. Well, we're going to have to do this the micrometer finger way because my damn tool's gone. Somebody borrowed it. And I know who, and they're not answering the phone. Assholes. Chisels from people who can't buy the right tools. Truckers. Doggone truckers. See, I took the play right out of it. I don't know what I got. I don't know if I'm too tight or need that damn dial indicator.